Good morning everyone, and welcome to another Rollercoaster Joester's vlog. I'm here today at Pleasure Beach Resort. It's the opening day of Pleasure Beach Resort here in Blackpool. I'm really looking forward to getting back into the park today, getting some of my favourite rides, including Icon, Big Dipper, Big One, Revolution. And I'm also really looking forward to checking out Launchpad for the very first time. I experienced it as Ice Blast, but I haven't done it since it was refurbished. And so yeah, that's going to be quite fun. Then also going to be checking out Aviktas for the first time. I saw it last night, there it is. Aviktas, that's going to be the brand new Intamin gyro swing. That's absolutely massive. It's going to swing way above Big One's airtime hills. And so yeah, that's going to be really cool and exciting to experience in May time, we assume, but is it not sure whether it's going to open at that time. But then you've also got several other coasters here. Of course, you've got Steeplechase and Fusion. Not really a fan of those. And then you've got Nickelodeon Streak and Blue Fire, which are always good fun as well. Sadly, there are a couple of ride closures today. We're not going to get Valhalla, and we're not going to get Grand National. Valhalla, as much as I love Valhalla, and I would do it in this weather, I'm kind of glad that it's not open because I'll be walking around soaked. So yeah, there's that. Is not going to be happening today. And then with Grand National, I heard it was testing the other day, but something must have happened to it. So I don't know anything about it. That's just speculation of what I've heard. And I'm really looking forward to getting back into the park. Also experiencing some of the dark rides. Wallace and Gromit's got some new scenes, I know, since last time. I've got gonna ride at Alice, and also the Ghost Train, which is always great fun. And and I'll maybe checking on a few updates from River Caves if there hasn't been any over winter, and seeing what the park has done new for 2026. Other than Aviktas. Yeah, so come join me for my day here at Pleasure Beach Resort. And there's the advertisement for Aviktas coming later this year, new for 2026. This is going to be the best flat ride in the UK, no doubt about it. You got the lovely Mr. Funshine up there, classic icon for Pleasure Beach. Did go away for a little bit, but it returned a few years ago. You got Noah's Ark over there. That's actually a listed old attraction, believe it or not. It used to be a walkthrough. I never did it, but I do know of it. And then you got the monorail here. So much history here of how many different rides there have been in the past here at Pleasure Beach Resort. Of course, we've got the classic flying machines. May do those today or tomorrow. I've got 2 days here. And then you got the big one. I do like the big one. You can see that the big one is actually off centre from the supports there, because they actually had to reprofile the whole of the big one at turnaround, because it apparently stalled. A couple of times, and so it's an interesting fact for you. But yeah, we'll soon be heading into the park, and in a couple of minutes, I should imagine. Yeah, let's go and get queued up. So time has come, we enter the park and go on some rides. Let's go! For the minute to catch first, and get our card scan. It's charging of the balls as people have now entered the park. Unfortunately, no Nash or Valhalla. Clearly, Valhalla's having all its extra rampers revamped. So, yeah, that makes sense. That's probably a big job. Anyway, heading over to Big One. I'm going to head to Big One first. It's looking really fresh around here. Yep, so let's go. I normally come this way to get to the Big One, because they find the other way takes a little bit longer because you have to go around the whole of Icon. Yeah, as you can tell, I've just been running. I'm actually running at the moment. I do a lot of running at home, and yeah, you got Avalanche going there. Revolution. Plenty of favourites here. Still got Thompson's Carousel all set up here. That's not been removed yet. And Eddie's Sober. And literally nothing's happened to them. Nor the Dodgems, actually. There's too many SBNO rides here at the moment, in my opinion. Standing with not operating rides. But yeah, heading towards Bighorn first. It's actually a really cool station because the station lifts up and lifts down to save on space. So the trains are stored on an elevator. And I'm doing Bighorn first because I got a funny feeling it's on one train. Your steeplechase there. That's operating with all 3 sides today, which is good to see. And yeah, Bighorn is first. The hypercoaster with the altitude. I like that. It's actually the longest coaster in Europe. Fun fact. You got the atmosphere of the organ. The organ is playing. But yeah, Bighorn up first. Icon next. The first Bighorn train's been sent out, and it's time to go on. I do like the music of the station. The station's a bit bland in my opinion, but it is from 1994. Anyway, let's get on. Bighorn time.
Instagram camera is so cute. Wait, I'll listen. I'm gonna get it.
There was running well. Yeah, it was a bit shaky, practical and roll. Actually, it's not the smoothest in the world. It's not for everyone, but I love Bighorn all the same. It's a classic here at Pleasure Beach, isn't it? The one's the UK's tallest roller coaster, and it is still the longest. It's a fun ride. I love the whip you get at the start. The drop is definitely by far the best bit. You get a little bit of airtime over the first airtime hill. This floater, and then you just turn around, get some nice scenic views. And then dive back down towards the mid-course brake run, do a couple more airtime hills, and then you do get quite a big jolt just before the mid-course brake run, so just be aware of that. And then you go into a helix. You got some nice scenery of the rides around you, and that's what really makes Pleasure Beach, the interaction between the different rides. And Bighorn definitely excels at that. I think probably the most, because it interacts with pretty much all the rides here at Pleasure Beach. But yeah, overall running well. I did get to see Aviktas on it, which made me even more excited. Yeah, overall really enjoyed Bighorn. Time for another coaster now. The UK's first multi-launch coaster is Icon time. Let's go. So launching back in 2018, Icon opened that year, and I did ride opening year, and it was a fantastic addition to Pleasure Beach. It's really very much a different ride to anything else they had here, and it's a very smooth, long ride, and it's added so much to the skyline of the park too. You look there, that's one of my favourite views. You got Icon's Junior Immelman, Big Dipper, Infusion, and Bighorn. All look great. And Avalanche there too. There goes Big Dipper. Looks like he's still testing. Hopefully we can get on it today. And yeah, it's Icon time. whilst down here in the Icon queue line, I mentioned Grand Prix is still very much the got part of the track of Grand Prix. I hope they remove it at some point. I mean, this area is a perfect spot for some sort of new ride. I'd love to see possibly some sort of Mack Rides powered coaster. I think would be good here at Pleasure Beach. Or if I wanted to go full thrill, I would say a tilt coaster would work really well here. I would love to see a tilt coaster. It's very much a coaster that would draw in the crowds. It would bring in the people in. Maybe have it interact with Avalanche if Avalanche remains as it goes down the track. And possibly have the dome as the main centerpiece of the ride. So yeah, it's very interesting what will be happening in the next couple of years. Jolly good ride there on Icon there. I really enjoy Icon. It's a Mack multi-launch coaster. You launch off and straight into an airtime top hat. You then go into an incline loop. And yeah, the airtime on the top hat is really good and the incline loop is quite forceful. You then go into like some wave turns. They don't really do too much for me. And then you've also got the Heartline roll. And that is a really fun element. You get a lot of hang time. Mack rides at the masses of hang time, and then you get some more airtime coming into the second launch, which has just gone there, and then into the junior in bubble. You get thrown about on there, and then you get more airtime and plenty of twists and turns into the final couple of elements, like kind of like a Taron section. I bet I would best compare it to. And yeah, Icon's really fun. I really enjoy it. It's a fantastic addition back in 2018. And it's still one of the best coasters in the UK in my opinion. It's not the best coaster. Hyperia has that, and Nemesis Reborn, Megaphobia. I still have some coasters I prefer above it, but it's still really good and I really enjoy it. Anyway then, on to the next ride, which is I'm going to go and dip the Dipper. It's been ages since I've been on Big Dipper, so yeah, let's go and ride this 100-year-old wooden roller coaster. I might try and do Avalanche later on today, but that is the reason I actually do recommend that you come to Avalanche first. I've done it before, so that's why I didn't rush to it, but it can get a very long queue. It's designed for 3 trains. You've got the lovely charming bears up there, playing their wonderful music, generating a nice atmosphere here at Pleasure Beach. And that's what Pleasure Beach really is all about, the atmosphere. You've got Revolution going there. And yeah, I think I'm going to walk across the garden, the brand new garden if I can. Oh, it's nicely open. Oh, fiddlesticks. Yeah, they had a brand new garden here last year, and I've not seen it yet. So yeah, this looks much better than it did before. You got the lovely fountain there restored last year, and that looks wonderful. I'll get a up close view. I like this, more garden stuff. It's always nice if like a quiet zone. And then you got that bad boy over there, Aviktas, coming later this year. I'll definitely be back for it. Mark my words. I want to ride that Intamin gyro swing. Even though we have already got an Intamin gyro swing in the UK, this is on another level to that one. I still love Maelstrom though. Anyway, I think I'm going to dip the dipper. Thanks. Let's go. Dipper time. So I figured I'll give a little bit of history for you on Big Dipper. Opening in 1923, it is now 103 years old, which is very old for a roller coaster. It's actually officially the oldest coaster in the UK for now, until something happens with Scenic Railway. And it's had many people ride it over the years. From all the way back to before pre-World War II. It's survived a long time. It was rebuilt in the early either early or late 1930s. It became, as it aged, it became less thrilling, so they extended the layout, because it used to go out to where it is now, but it used to take a left towards a big one station and Astrostorm, Space Invader 2's building. It's a really cool ride though, and it had a complete overhaul for its 100th, and it looks really fresh. The only thing is, they need to get it back on 2 trains. Desperately, it needs 2 trains back. Hopefully at some point we will see return to 2 trains, but it's been a long time since we last saw it run with 2 trains. Big Dipper then, and yeah, it was running really well. Really did enjoy it. You go around, come out the station, you do a turnaround into a tunnel, and then you go up a small little lift hill, and that makes your way around to the main lift hill. And the fun fact for you, the lift hill that you do initially, and the lift hill that you take to get up to the top of the drip, is actually the same lift hill. It wraps around under itself, and yeah, it's a pretty cool system, especially for given its age in 1923. And then it's of course your classic Aviktas and back layout. You've got plenty of airtime on it, and yeah, lots of airtime moments. The interaction with all the other rides, and that's what really makes Big Dipper, the interaction. It's not the most airtime filled wooden coaster I've been on, but you know what, it's 103 years old, so you've got to give it some slack. And it's definitely an impressive ride, and still going strong to this very day. Yeah, on to the next ride, and yeah, I think it's going to be either Launchpad or Wallace and Gromit or Ghost Train. I'm not sure. I'll go and show you in Fusion, but it's got quite a big queue at the moment, so I might give that a miss today. Lovely refurbished fountain here, and where I'm standing right now used to be the old site of the Grand Prix. You can see the Grand Prix used to go around there, and this is where the spiral of the Grand Prix used to be, because you have the station up there for it, and yeah, it used to come all the way around here. Parts of it look great, and parts of it don't, I think, but yeah, I do like the style they've gone for here, and I think it makes a nice peaceful area. And it actually shows you where in the very olden days you used to have the park used to be this level, because you didn't have the bridge or the hills, so the station was all flat before, which is a very interesting fact. And then yeah, just a nice little plaza area that they made, and I think it looks a lot better than it did before, which is the most important thing in my opinion. And yeah, it looks really good. We've got Aviktas over there, cannot wait for that bad boy. But yeah, let's go and see about getting on to Launchpad next. So I thought I'd mention while I'm here that passing by next Nickelodeon Street, Yeah, this is one of the park's oldest wooden coasters. It's the only one that's actually not listed, actually. Fun fact. It's because it wasn't deemed unremarkable. Well, I don't think it's unremarkable. It's still a fun family wooden coaster. And you've got all the views. You've got Wallace over there. But where I'm heading to next is Launchpad. That's the SNS shot tower there, formerly Ice Blast. And yeah, it'll be interesting to give this a re-ride. As I'm hoping it will be a lot more powerful to have certain proper airtime on it. So yeah, that's going to be the next attraction. Also, quickly mention that there are two major rides really down today. Both Valhalla and Grand National are down, and I could see why for Valhalla. They've still got scaffolding up for it, but Grand Nash, I'm not entirely sure. It's also worth noting that Pleasure Beach has a lot of food options here, ranging from your typical theme park food to some more unique stuff like shawarmas and some whole boxes of chicken and Loki's, and it's pretty unique food. And then yeah, anyway, on to the Launchpad. I just want to point out how good of an atmosphere it is around here today at Pleasure Beach Resort. So many people about. It's just nice seeing the park busy. You've also got Alice in Wonderland here, making its classic music sounds. Yeah, like I said, there's going to be a Launchpad up next. You've got the Derby race up to the right, and then Grand National. Unfortunately, Nash is not available today. She's feeling poorly at the moment. Not sure why she's down, but yeah, hopefully she'll be back in the next couple of months. I think it's either June or May is stated to be reopening. So yeah, for the moment, Nash is having a rest. Well, after 91 years of service. So unfortunately, no Nash today. It's it's been a bit poorly. It's still having some maintenance done, and yeah, some of the trains have been actually stripped back. So it's going to be quite extensive. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But as it is my favourite of the four main wooden coasters, personally, it's got definitely the most airtime, and it's a really fun ride when you're interacting with each other. But yeah, no Nash. Flying machines, but like I said, my next ride is going to be Launchpad. I'm looking forward to getting back on it. This SNS launch, Sky Shot, no, SNS Shot Tower. That's I got there in the end. Yeah, gonna go and give it a go. Launchpad time. Yeah, and like I said, there's no Valhalla either today. It's all under scaffolding at the moment. The exit ramp, they're doing a major work on the exit ramp, and yeah, that's not going to be ready till summertime. Must have had some sort of failure in terms of health and safety, so yeah, for now, Valhalla is closed. Shame too, because I do like Valhalla. It's definitely one of Pleasure Beach's best rides. So Launchpad definitely launched me into the air. That was fantastic, much better than Ice Blast was. You actually got some sick airtime at the top of the launch, and it was so much faster going up as well, it felt. Yeah, it was definitely worth saving, especially for that airtime in the launch. And yeah, it's a great fun ride. It was just very weak before. That was the end problem. So yeah, glad they overhauled it. But yeah, as you can see, Valhalla is definitely not opening today. It's got scaffolding around it, redoing the bridge. But yeah, I'm going to go for some lunch now, I think. It's just about lunchtime. And yeah, I'm having a good day at Pleasure Beach. It's very busy today, but I like to see it busy. It's got a very nice atmosphere. But yeah, Launchpad certainly was great. Great fun to get back on that ride. And yeah, they certainly do need a couple more flat rides in. They've not got quite the flat ride problem Morton Towers has, but they definitely could do with some more, I would say, thrilling flat rides. They've only got 2 at the moment. Well, they're eventually going to have 2. Or 3. Yeah, so they are a little bit lacking. But yeah, anyway, so I'm going to see some lunch. So I've got myself some lunch today. I've got myself a latte, bacon and brie panini, and a lemon muffin. Oh, I'm having a nice tube of a closed Nash. Yeah, get this nice food down me. I just ate it in the ice lounge. Yeah, I've got a nice coffee here to enjoy. Or walking my way. Gonna probably head to Walter's Grommet next. Dramatic, because I know there's some new scenes and stuff in there I haven't seen yet. And yeah, I'm going to look forward to doing that. They've got several other rides still left to do. Ghost Train and Alice as well. And a couple of other coasters, Revolution and Link Street. So yeah, let's go and do those next. And yeah, head on our way. Still one of my favourite little details here at Pleasure Beach, this little coaster going down the railing. Then you got the Hot Ice Arena. That doesn't open usually till June. I've never actually seen it before. I would like to see it at some point. I've heard it's a great show. But Hot Ice is not available at the moment. We've got a cafe up there. Now, last time I was here, I actually got a gyoza. Not gyoza, what am I saying? A gyro. Gyro from there. So that was nice. Look, Pleasure Beach of names and more. FY4, that's the area around where Aviktas is going. Yeah, you've got Wallace and Gromit Thrillomatic. Yeah, and this will be our next ride.
Just join the group.
Cheese. We're going somewhere where there's cheese.
Oh, you're nifty on chopping robot. Call me Robot.
60 seconds to blast off. No crackers for me. We forgot the crackers. This morning, Gromit. Porridge today, lad. Tuesday.
I think that's the rule.
Don't be ridiculous. He's banged up in the zoo. That's just an innocent gnome out for a pleasure cruise. Hey, look out. Where'd you get that from? That's my machine. I've got patent blending on that. Well, it's all downhill from here now. I've got a fault in his eyes. Oh, no, Robin.
Robot recharge time. Recharge nearly 1%.
Quite enough. Don't be hearing from the solicitor about it. Your EV6000, man, capable of over 125 RPM. That's rapid turning. Hang in there, Gromit. Everything's under control. Ah, good boy, Gromit, lad. Well done. Well, that went as well as could be expected from it, didn't it?
Lovely cheese, Gromit.
Well done.
I thought was and comment Thriller-matic there. Yeah, you see, I managed to get an on-mic POV for you there, and yeah, it was riding good. I like the new scenes. They're a bit static, admittedly. They could have been done with being animatronics, but yeah, overall, all right. They were fun, and I always enjoy a good ride on Wallace and Gromit. It's definitely one of my favourites here in the park. Definitely my favourite dark ride. Anyway, continuing on, probably going to get some footage of that bad boy there, Aviktas. And yeah, continuing on day. If Fusion was on a decent way, I would ride it, but today it's really busy. Definitely not worth the wait for an SLC. Although it is I do like the location of Infusion over the water, but unfortunately the water is a little bit shallow at the moment because of Aviktas. Hopefully it can, the water level can go back up again once Aviktas opens. But yeah, these one train ops are really winding me up now. They're a real pain and very annoying, because it really slows down the throughputs, especially on the big one. All the rides should be really running 2 trains today. I don't think it's acceptable, personally. But still, having a good day here at Pleasure Beach. And I'll get some updates off from Aviktas. That is disgusting. Now this is going to be something special. This is Aviktas. This is the brand new for 2026 flat ride. It's an Intamin gyro swing, and it looks gorgeous here, right down in FY4. I cannot wait to give this a ride. It's going to be so much fun. I love these gyro swings, and yeah, I'm going to get another shot of it at the bottom of this hill. I would also mention that River Caves is still not back this year. I'm really upset that they haven't done much with this. Oh, it's sad. It really is sad, because I love River Cave so much. The second oldest ride in the park, doing absolutely nothing again, and that facade is looking so tired. It really is. Such a shame. Maybe next season River Caves will be back. I've been waiting a very long time for it. Yeah. There's a lot of issues with Pleasure Beach I've got at the moment. I think of all the parks in the UK, Pleasure Beach has the most issues, I would say. Anyway, I'm going to continue on with my day, and well, I'll get some more footage of Aviktas. Actually, I might as well keep recording. So here you go. Here's Aviktas. Yeah, this is how high it is. It's going to be a fantastic ride, and it's going to liven up this area a little bit more than it did before. Of course, got the wonderful water show. Yeah. Enjoying the day here at Pleasure Beach. is Barbarian Street. You got the ghost train to the right. We're going to give this a go next. The world's oldest ghost train. I really do like it. It's a great ride. They did it up a bit last year, or the year before. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. But still, it's nice to have a ghost train. There on Ghost Train, that was running well, really enjoyed it, always like a good ride on the Pleasure Beach Ghost Train. I'm now going to head over to Alice in Wonderland, give that a ride, and yeah, that's going to be my next attraction. Probably won't do flying machines today, I'll do them another day. I'm actually got 2 days here today, I'm not vlogging the second day. I just will cover like all the new stuff, basically, or any updated stuff. Yeah, Alice in Wonderland's up next. This ride's got a fascinating history because it was actually signed off by Walt Disney himself to be able to use it, because Alice is a Disney property, and that's why the one in Disneyland is so similar. Because, well, I believe it's either Jeffrey Thompson or the, before that, made Alice possible. And it's only one of the favourite rides. You can take great care of this ride. Anyway, let's go on. Alice in Wonderland. Rode Alice in Wonderland. That was a great ride. I do like Alice in Wonderland. I think that's one of the best dark rides in the UK actually. There's so much fun in there. It's got a wide range of different theming elements into it. The lighting is great. And all the sets are quite big actually. You got to remember it's a long ride as well. It's still very impressive. Yeah, I'll have to do that at some point, won't I? Show you my top 10 dark rides in the UK at some point. I would like to do some more top 10s. Anyway, continue on here. I'm going to probably head towards Pleasure Beach Express if it's open, and then probably do some other rides afterwards. I'm not sure what's left. I mean, I haven't got much time left. So yeah, continuing on with the day. Perfect timing as the Pleasure Beach Express has just come in.
Once on board, please keep your arms and legs inside the carriage.
So here we go, the Pleasure Beach Express. I love my trains, I do. mostly from watching Thomas the Tank Engine as a kid. I've got a lot of parks for railways. Here we go. You got the park's classic Arrow shuttle loop there at Revolution. I do love that ride. It's a very gets some two airtime moments and intense loop. The Dodgems, they kind of disappeared, really. That's another SB&O ride here at the moment. And weirdly, it's playing music in it. You got some of the old monorail track. There's Big One. Some lovely fresh new tracks. It's always really cool going on the Pleasure Express. Wish you had more trains running on it. That's part of the old Grand Prix. I'd love to see a power coaster swoop down there, that would be really cool. Icon, Dare to Ride. Going under this top hat. You got the Red Arrow Skyforce there, that's not been operating since like 2024. Closed last year. Into a tunnel. Once an engine attached to a train was afraid of huge terrain. Went into the tunnel and switched the mirror and wouldn't come out again. Fortunately, we are coming out this time. The Dipper. There's Big Dipper. It's got Icon there. And Infusion. Big Dipper's going up the lift hill. You got Infusion going around. Here comes Dipper. Love to see Big Dipper. Infusion, looking a bit tired at the moment, Infusion, but I haven't done it today because of that queue line, and it's only running one train. Yeah, this is the only angle you can really get to see the Big Dipper logo. Which, if you think about it, the Pleasure Beach used to come all the way up here, so like the road used to be riding down here, so Big Dipper used to be very visible, but now, as the park's grown up, it's less visible. Well, it still is, but... Here comes Big Dipper again. And here you can see the Big One. That drop was actually reprofiled in the early 2000s, I believe.
I said that's supposed to be in the roller coaster.
Yeah, and it gives you a sheer sense of scale of how big Big One actually is. It is 200 foot tall, being directly underneath it. Absolutely massive ride. And that's going up into its airtime hill just before the mid-course. And you got Big Dipper's extension of the ride, because Big Dipper used to take a left here and head towards Big One station. Yeah, this was not part of the original ride. Oh. Yes, now I remember. Pleasure Beach Express stops here to drop people off in the hotel. It's pretty cool. And now we resume our journey on the Pleasure Beach Express. actually home to two hotels. You've got the Boulevard Hotel, which is over there, and the Big Blue Hotel, which is just there. I've never stayed in either. Oh, I would love to. At some point. And yeah, it's very interesting. There's a little shot of the loco. And a bit more from Big Dipper's layout and Big One. They had two trains on, and I've been going on a bit of this vlog, but if they had two trains, you'd definitely see more trains flying through. You got Icon over there. I do like this view. There are some animals around here. A lizard?
It was quite cheap for what he paid. But you got a meal, you have a game for
Here we see the hippos.
the main meal every night. And then 3 drinks.
A rhino. Some yaks. Tiger. So let the jaguar. So a couple of zebras over there. Of course the monkeys. Cheeky monkeys. Well, it looks like we're in the Jurassic Park section. With some dinos. Some more pictures of Nick Streak. More dinos. Yeah, you actually come down the same route actually for the Pleasure Beach Express. You got the points there. We're actually in the opposite direction, so we have to go and take a loop back round to the station. I shouldn't be made aware that make you guys aware that Nickelodeon Land does close 1 hour before the main park does. Yes.
I think that roller coaster I really wanted to go on.
So yeah, Nick Streak and Blue Flyer closed earlier for you people who can coast credits, which I do. Got some tankers here, some maintenance wagons.
Doesn't make sense.
I'd love to see a maintenance train on the Pleasure Beach Express.
They even this revolution
Avalanche. There she goes. The end of the ride. So I just came off the Pleasure Beach Express. It was a really fun ride. I really like any sort of trains. The locos always have some charm to them. And next ride is going to be the Revolution. I do like Revolution. It's quite intense. So yeah, may as well go and have a ride. Revolution time. We've got Nick Streak up here. such a great place to get some shots of Nick's Street. You got steeplechase in the middle, and big one. I do like this park. Very dynamic in how each ride interacts with each other. One of my favourite views of Blackpool Pleasure Beach or Pleasure Beach Resort is this one up here. You get to see Icon, the top hat, and the incline loop. Got views of Big One, Avalanche, Dipper, and of course Steeplechase too. Which luckily it's running all three sides today. It's running less carriages than horses than I think it should do. I think it can handle more. But that's been the trend for this day. The rides have just not got the high enough throughput because they are on one train. Look at Big One's queue. That is what I'm talking about. Anyhow, it's time to ride Revolution. Come off Revolution, and that was really fun. I really did enjoy it. It was a very great ride I had on there this season, and yeah, it's I love Revolution so much. You get a nice bit of airtime coming off this hill here. You got an intense vertical loop, and then you got another bit of airtime just behind the Latin Man. Another bit of airtime. Then you do all the backwards, and you still get some more airtime. So 4 lots of airtime, and you go through the inversions twice, the vertical loop twice. Yeah, it's a great fun ride. Launch is not anything special. It's literally just a push, really, but it's an old classic coaster, and yeah, I do really like it. And it's definitely probably the most reliable out of the 3 Arrow shuttle loops. I mean, more so. I mean, I haven't been parked where they are at, but I know they're not very reliable at both Elitch Gardens and Frontier City. So yeah, I appreciate Pleasure Beach for running this so well. That's the only thing I can say. They're running well, but I'll come on to that in the end of the vlog. But I think my biggest complaint from today has been the one train Alps, and there's been too many SB&O rides. They're my 2 biggest complaints about Pleasure Beach. In some areas looking a bit run down as well. I'll summarise at the end, but yeah, those are my initial thoughts. Anyway, heading towards the park exit, as it's now the end of the day, and yeah, rides close the queue, so yeah, I'm going to make my way towards the exit. I've had a really fun day here today at Pleasure Beach Resort, despite some frustrations I've had with the park a little bit today. I've still really had some fun on some of the rides. I've really enjoyed it. All the rides I've been on today, I had a great ride on there on Icon today. Big One was running quite well. I enjoyed Big Dipper, that had some nice airtime moments. Revolution was good too, and the main highlight for me today has actually been the dark rides have been really fresh. They always keep track of their dark rides, and they always look fresh, in my opinion, here at Pleasure Beach Resort. And then also experiencing Launchpad for the first time. That really surprised me actually, how good that was running, because when it was Ice Blast it was a little bit on the weak side. You didn't really get much airtime. Launchpad is definitely an upgrade, in my opinion, to what Ice Blast was. It looks a lot better, I think, Launchpad with the blue and red colour scheme. And then I also think the ride experience is far superior. And yeah, I hope the park continues to improve. Aviktas will definitely help that out when that opens, and when Grantham National and Valhalla are back, the park will be a lot stronger. Now that leads me on to my next point, which is some of the criticisms I've had today. One, my main criticism today, they need to get multiple trains on their coasters. I mean, big one on one train should not be acceptable at all, especially on a busy day. I mean, the queue lines have been absolutely ridiculous for Big One today, and yeah, I really think they need to get 2 trains on Big One. Same with Infusion, Big Dipper, and Nickelodeon Streak. They all should be on 2 trains at least. And then my second criticism, I think there's too many SB&O rides here at the park now. You got River Caves, you got Red Arrow Skyfalls, you got several small flat rides, a track ride. I mean, Grand National and Valhalla being SVNO today. SVNO rides look really tacky and make the park feel really run down, in my opinion. And my third criticism of the park is the general upkeep of the park seems to be a little on the weaker side in certain areas. Like some of the coasters are desperate in need of a repaint and a bit of a refresh. So I hope they can see that. I appreciate they're right near the seaside, so that means that they are going to be exposed to the elements more. But yeah, those are my 3 major criticisms of the park today. But so far, I've had a fun opening day here to Pleasure Beach Resort. So despite everything that's happened, and yeah, overall I've really enjoyed today. So, and from me to you guys, thank you so much for watching this Roller Coaster Joseph's vlog. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to Roller Coaster Joseph's, and join me next time for when I decide to visit a park next. So from me to you guys, bye.